I know exactly what you are thinking. You doubt whether 20 minutes can really make a big difference, but see for yourself. Try it out. Do the exercises along with us and then tell us in the comments how it felt afterwards. Let's go, let's get started. The first thing we need to change are the consequences of too much unbalanced sitting. And we can do this exactly with this exercise. Attention. Put with your hands against the wall, about half a step away. Check out where is my groin, right and left, where is my belly button. Groin wants to go forward, belly button wants to go back. And you control it a little bit as far as that is possible. Just do your best, that's all it takes. If not, nothing can go wrong either, apart from perhaps the stretching not being as efficient as it could be. That is the secret. Always do the exercises. And groin forward, belly button back. Slowly, more and more. Feel where it pulls. In the groin, maybe in the hip, maybe a little down the thigh, maybe in the back. Just don't panic. We work against back pain, that's why you feel the back. Because we target it specifically in the muscles that are mostly involved in lower back pain, in our experience. Yes, groin forward, belly button back. And more and further and further. And if you want even more stretching, then you take your head back as far as possible. Okay, take a step forward. I have to lift my head so that I can speak better. And now start pressing with the strength from your hips, from the abdomen. Press as if you wanted to stand up straight again. And then you press the walls, or press against the walls with your hands. Relax and move further forward. And again, you press against the walls with your hands, relax and continue moving forward. And one last time, from the abdomen, from the hips, you push the wall. Of course, that's not possible, but try, make a great effort, relax and go further into the stretch. Then slowly come out. Take 2 or 3 steps and feel inside. You should already notice a relief. Of course, it's not permanent. For a permanent relief, we must practice permanently. That's how simple the world is. Okay? And now I will show you how you can do this exercise super easily. Look, do you recognize the exercise with the arms against the wall? I am doing exactly the same, but the big advantage is I am resting, relaxing. It is perfect for the evening. I lie on the back stretcher, which is adjustable in various levels so that you always get exactly the stretch that makes you feel so free. Here you can read. With a book at hand, I wouldn't drink red wine. It might run over the face, but maybe chat a little. Simply feeling good, as I have already mentioned, is particularly suitable for the evening, to get you ready for bed, so to speak. So you get through the night well and don't wake up because of back pain, which happens to many people. Simply relax. I don't want to get out at all, do you notice? But we have to continue the exercise. So click here, then you'll get information about the back saver, and we'll see you soon at the next exercise. And with that, we are at the second exercise. Look, when sitting, the knees are always bent. Against the shortening in the hip, because of bending, we have just done something about it, but now something against the knee bending. Move a little further forward and straighten your legs so that your knees are really fully extended, and then continue moving forward. Keep going down with the body as if you wanted to reach for your toes. Beautiful, let it sink further in. Also pull back your feet, then you will notice it not only in the back of the knees but also in the calves. Keep going further down. Inhale more and more. You may feel it in the back of the knees, you may feel it in the back part of the legs, and you can also feel it in the lower back, where tension is always more pronounced. We want to dissolve that and make it nice and soft. Keep going further down. And now you hold on to the back and want to go up with your back. Relax again, go further in. And again, you hold on to the back, want to go up with your back, relax and stretch further in. And again, hold on, let go and push further in. And during the entire exercise, keep your knees fully extended and then slowly come out again. And look, for that we have developed the loop, which makes the arms longer so that you can additionally pull your feet back. And when tensing the antagonist muscles, you can point your feet forward while the body wants to move backward and upward. And that makes this exercise even more efficient. You can find information about the loop here. Feel your body. Do you have a different sense of well-being? If that's the case, then write us a comment, and I always appreciate a thumbs up, you know that. And we move on to the next exercise. The next exercise involves taking the arms forward and placing the hands as far apart as possible so that we cannot reach the ground. So if they're so wide that you're hitting your head, that won't work, then you move further forward. You can get down there, yes, with the nose a little further up. Please stand up and place your arms at the exact angle where you can't reach the ground right now. And then you have to leave a little space because we're stretching a bit further now, so you come down much lower and of course still must not touch. Keep going further down, remember to breathe properly. Now this is pulling into the shoulders, into the chest, into the upper arm, elbow, this whole area. We are now going to release nicely. So we do this exercise to compensate that. In everyday life, we always have our arms in front. In most situations, when eating, when typing on the computer, our arms are always in front. And now they have to go backwards to compensate for that. They also make us feel good when done regularly. Regularity is the secret. We will talk about it later. And now we start pressing increasingly with our hands against the ground, pressing really hard. And then we relax and continue downwards. Again, press with your hands against the floor, press really hard, and then relax and go further down. And again, press firmly against the ground, press even more, press more and more. And relax and continue downwards. And now enjoy, make sure that the elbows are fully extended. Breathe a little deeper. What do I mean by that? Go a little further into the stretch with each exhale. And then you slowly come out and feel inside. Does anything feel different? We will expand on that. And look, if you want to practice without a mat and not on the ground, but anywhere you are, then you take it out of your pocket and do this exercise here. Put it in the loops in such a way that you can just manage it, or maybe not, and after 2-3 days, suddenly you can do it. Motivation is there. And then you move on to the next level, a wonderful opportunity to always do something for your well-being on the go. Best to take a little distance from other people at the bus stop. And before we do the fourth exercise now, you will get information about this shoulder saver here. And the next exercise, which is not quite easy, involves bringing the left leg forward at a right angle. If you can't manage that, take the angle so tight that you can just manage it and then gradually increase further forward over time with the other leg going back. So now we will stretch. I always want to be more upright. That means the right hip bone goes there. And the left hip spur, it actually wants to go back. So the right goes forward, the left goes back, and then you get a rotation in, then you immediately notice it pulls the thigh down in the buttocks. On the right side, you feel more of a pull in the groin, and that's the exercise you keep increasing. Try to lay the top of your foot flat on the ground with the back foot. Don't bend the leg so much, more sideways. Move the top of the foot downwards, the sole of the foot pointing upwards, and press yourself further into the stretch. The torso should always be more vertical from the side and more vertical from the front. Breathe beautifully while doing so. And then start with the strength training. The left foot presses against the ground, the right knee presses against the ground. Press firmly against resistance, press firmly against resistance, release and continue to stretch further. And again, push, 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 release, push further in, push, release, push further in. And then we slowly go out again, and to the other side, just turn around, right leg 90 degrees. If possible, if not, make the angle smaller, and the left leg wants to move increasingly backwards. If you can't manage it with a narrower angle on one side or the other, then just go on the chair. And place your right foot on your left knee, press the knee down and lean forward. That would be another option that you can do if you find that too difficult. But it is always good to try and do this exercise. So, if it's not completely impossible, I would try to get as close as possible, then there is eventually a limit. But remember that wanting to get into the position is just as much of an exercise as stretching further in the position. That means maybe you will manage it after 10 days, after 2 weeks, after 3 weeks, however, but then you are already in the right practice. Therefore, always try, and if it doesn't work, you stay right there where it doesn't work and try to expand the limit a little. That is the trick. The body, even into the very old age, as studies show, is capable of adapting. The muscles change, the joints change, even the bones. Not as noticeable as the muscles, but there are also many changes and improvements happening there. The body regenerates, is renovated, and so on and so forth. And now press yourself further into the stretch. And here we start now and press with the right foot against the ground, with the left knee against the ground, and relax and go further in. And again, right foot presses, left knee presses down, relax and go further in. And remember, the back foot ideally wants to rest on the top of the foot. Place your right hand in a way that you can comfortably push yourself further back to the left. Then you will notice exactly how the stretching increases. Press again with the right foot and with the left knee. Relax, go further in. And you press, release, and go further in and slowly come out again. Extreme, but extreme exercises are good because they have the chance to make extreme changes to your body. If you think these exercises have helped you, then please share them with as many people as possible. Because we want people to know what they can do against pain in their bodies. Help to spread the word. People will love you for it, will tell you afterwards, wow, good thing you gave me this tip, I feel so much better. Do that. And the last exercise, now it's about the fingers, the wrists, the forearms up to the elbows. Go onto the mat and turn the hands outward so that the fingers point towards the respective leg. Keep going further back. And then you will feel the stretching all the way into the palm, the wrist. At the top of the elbow, you may even feel a pull. Whether you have carpal tunnel syndrome or tendinitis or golfers or tennis elbow or finger joint arthritis, this exercise can help in all of these cases. And you keep going further back, always going further back, and then you start and drag with your hands against the ground and relax and go a little further back and again. Press against the ground, the fingers want to go into the ground, the palm wants to go into the ground. Relax and continue backwards and make sure the wrist continues to maintain contact with the ground. Yes, you carry and relax and further back, and you carry and relax and further back, push. And relax and move further back. Always keep going further back and then slowly come out again. Wow. First you don't know whose hands these are, and then you realize, wow, it's much smoother now, the flexibility is much better. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you should do that immediately and also activate the bell because you know you can miss out on these videos, right? And one thing you must know, these exercises can have a totally transformative effect, a positive effect, but they must be done regularly. So that you can still manage this regularly, because this is incredibly difficult for most people. But I will help you with our Liebscher Bracht videos. I will motivate you with our exercises. So subscribe to the channel to not miss any exercises and activate the bell. And if you click here, you will get more videos with exercises. Goodbye.